Well, let's get going. Let's kick this off.
We're wearing masks.
All right, good. So I know you all seen the video.
Hi,
And
do you like my mask?
hey, all right, time to mute. It's all because of COVID and everything else. Obviously, Ninja, we can't all meet in person, and so we're such fans of Ninja. We want to become a Ninja company, more of a Ninja company, and of course, we love Terri, and we're just kind of in a pickle with what to do. And thankfully, Terri had a solution and something she's done in the past called Ninja Mastery. And so I want to kick it off to Terri, and I just want to thank you all for joining and just be open to what she has to say on Ninja Mastery, kind of a hybrid of what we've done in the past. So Terri, go ahead.
Yes. All right. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for jumping on real quick this morning. I'll try not to take too much time because I feel like this is nothing more than an infomercial, which is what we don't like to do. But we do have a solution, we think. Well, we do have a solution. It will be up to you. So I have been working on a program that I taught in the past. In fact, it's the program that got me into Ninja in 2001. Obviously, it's been completely, totally revamped 19 years later. But I've, with two partners, Gretchen and Beth, have gone through the entire Ninja Mastery program and set it up to what we feel will be very beneficial as a virtual program. And so what I'd like to do is just quickly tell you what it looks like, show you what it looks like, and see if this is something that you think you would like to embark upon until, I shouldn't say until, we will keep it going no matter what. However, we can't get together face to face right now. And I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, I need the accountability and so on. And so what this is it's a program in which we'll get together monthly. It's 12 sessions, but I'll get to a few more details in just a little. I'm sorry, it's 12 sessions, but it's 24 meetings twice a month. And every single month, we will focus on mindset, skill set, and action. Of course, we will constantly be weaving in the Ninja 9 and the processes and the systems that many of you have already learned in a Ninja installation. I'll get to those of you that haven't in just a moment. We will do a lot of practice. These will be on a Zoom call. And so we will use the breakout rooms when it's necessary, when we feel that it will be beneficial to all of us. And we will also do a full Ninja business plan in one of the sessions. And that's the only session that's a floater. So we'll do it, typically we do it either in October or November for obviously the coming year. And the whole point of Mastery, the interesting thing about Mastery is it was born before the installation. I kind of laugh at my partners at Ninja because they feel like this is a follow-up to the installation. Well, it is, but there used to not be an installation, and it's what was Ninja. So it's what takes what we now teach during the 4 days of the Ninja installation and digs way deeper. There's a lot of crossover, obviously, so we can get really great at it, but there's also a lot more information in different sections that will help you get deeper into the Ninja mindset and the mission and really the lifestyle, because for those of you that have gone through Ninja, you get that it's really about people and serving others. And so that's really what Mastery is. Now, we have some course requirements, and because of COVID, we've had to kind of shift those. So I'm talking to both those of you that have been through the installation and those that have not. Our prerequisite is you must have gone through a Ninja installation. However, we don't want to leave anyone out, and you can't go through a Ninja installation right now. Well, you can, but there's like 3 the rest of the year, which everyone won't be able to get to. So the prerequisite for those of you that have not gone through a Ninja installation is that you're going to read the Ninja Selling book before we start. And although you'll have several choices of when to, what time and day you want your class to be, we're starting the week after Labor Day. So the week of, I believe that's like the 8th through the 11th or something like that, the Thursday and Friday of that week. So you need to have read or listened to the Ninja Selling book. Now, just so that nobody's thinking, well, but we were going to get the book at the installation. Yeah, you were, but you didn't, because I didn't get to come. So that's an investment that you'll have to make, because we feel so strongly that you need to have a foundation for the language of ninja, for the you know, it's just a different language, a different lifestyle, and we don't want to always be stopping in mastery to explain different things. We will explain everything fully, but we don't want to go backwards. So we do ask that you have read the Ninja Selling book or listened to it. We also ask that you complete a mastery questionnaire. And what that is it's, for me, what you are asked to do for your agents. So as your mastery guide, I want to know more about you. And I mean, a lot of stuff. And so I'm going to know who's committed by the way you answer your questions. Some of them are personal, but I want to know about you, because if I'm going to be your guide, I want to know personally where you are, so that if the need arises, if there's something going on, that I can reach out to you and I don't feel like I'm at a complete disadvantage because I don't know where you are in your life or what's going on. So we will be asking that you fill out the questionnaire. And then the last course requirement, and of course your company has already met this, is the leadership involvement. And yes, we would like the leadership. Yes, we would like the managers, but more than anything, we want the leadership. Even if they can't be in mastery, we want the leadership to have attended or have been exposed to, or at least a few of them attended the Leadership Institute, simply because I'm not with you all the time. Your managers are, your leadership is. And so for a couple of reasons, I want them to know where we are in the sessions, so that can be something that you focus on every other week throughout your office meetings and so on. And then I just want to have leaders that have the ninja mindset, because if they don't, it can break down what we're trying to accomplish. So what do I expect? Before I tell you what I expect, I want to say something, and I'm not going to be able to say this like this to everybody, but you guys know me. I've been there many times, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it, okay? This is not for the faint at heart. I don't need your money. I don't want your hour and a half twice a month if you're not committed. I want those that are committed to the excellence of their business and the betterment of their life to be there. I want you to show up. I want you to do the work. I'm going to ask, and I can't even imagine what an excuse might be, that every single call your camera is on. I want you to be present. I want to be able to see you. Because this is brand new, I can't remember if I put this further in the material, so I'm going to say it now. I'm limiting the size of the groups to 20. So it will be very small, select groups. And the reason I am is because I want to be able to see you while I'm teaching to you. I don't want there to be 5 pages of people that are on the call and I can't see all of your faces. Because you and I both know that if I just talk, that's one thing, but if I can see your face or your body language, you might be having a really bad day. And when the call's over, I had a call yesterday. I'm going to give you a good example. I won't tell you who it was with, but it was ninja related. Okay. And one of the people on the other side of that call, it was so obvious that they were disconnected, completely disconnected. And I did a bad thing. I'm going to be honest. Okay. Cause I'm not ever going to lie to you. I texted that person during our call and I go, what's up? You know, I can see your body language. And the response was nothing. Well, that tells me all I need to know. Something's wrong, right? You can tell when you look at somebody, and I'm not that guide that doesn't care. I don't be on here if you don't want me in your business. That's really kind of the easiest way to say it, because I want to love on you in a way that takes your life and your business to a new level, a level that you can hardly imagine. I know you're going to find this crazy, but it's true. I was in this exact class, only different, right? It was face-to-face and it was differently laid out for 7 years. This is one of those things where people go, why do you keep going? Why do you keep doing mastery? At the time it was called group coaching. And I would say and even if you're not a church going kind of person, you know somebody that is, right? Why do you keep going to church? You heard the message never changes. It's always the same. So why do you keep going? We keep going because you learn more and you're in a different place and you're encouraged. So that's what this is about. Let me be what, if you choose to be here, you're hiring me to be. So I need you to show up. I need you to do the work. I want your camera to be on. I want you to trust that the process will work. I've proven that in my life. Many of your agents within your office have it's just crazy the results that you've gotten. So I want you to trust that the process will work. I want us to have a level of respect for each other, because here's what happens in these groups. I've been in these groups and then I've taught them for years. But when I was a student in these groups, what happens is you get to a place, even as the guide, I need you to know, you guys, I'm human. I have super bad days. I have super bad hours, minutes, whatever. You might say something that triggers, and I'm going to tell you the truth. We have to respect one another. We need to respect one another enough that we can be honest with each other so that we can get through whatever it is we're going through, so we can be the best version of us in business and in life. And that's why we call it mastery. I want us to be committed to mastery in both our businesses, in our lives. So I think I've probably already covered the fact that there's just going to be a lot of expectations, both personally and group-wise. So what will we focus on in the sessions? In the sessions, of course, we will always have one of the Ninja 9 that we're focusing on them. Some of them we're focusing on the same one for more than one session, but we're always checking in with each other on staying on the path with regard to our Ninja 9, with what it looks like to be living that out. Some of it's personal, of course, some of it is business. How are you doing staying on the path? And again, when it comes to respect, there will be times when someone comes on the call and says, the best I could do was show up for this call this week. Well, we're not going to pass judgment. We don't know where they are. We don't know what they're going through. We don't know what's going on in their lives. We're just there to encourage each other to stay on the path. We'll do a lot of review of what you've learned in the Ninja installation. And each session, which you'll get a copy of this afternoon, has a focus, exactly what we're going to do. In fact, I'll show you them, but I'm not going to go over them deep today. We're also adding something to it that we didn't agree on. We, as a group, did not agree on this piece, and that is we're going to have a book review every month. This is not mandatory. I wanted it to be. I got voted out, but it's okay. It's okay. I want to tell you the reason I wanted it to be mandatory. So this is very selfish, okay? I was not a reader when I started Mastery. My coach, Walt Fry, who I give so much credit for where my life is today, business-wise, I told him, I hate to read. I don't even know how I graduated from high school. I seriously don't. I had never read an entire book. And Walt said, Terri, if you ever want to be taken seriously, you'll become a reader. And I said, but Walt, I hate to read. And here's what he said to me. And I'm telling you, this man changed my life. He said, would you do me a favor? A really small one? I said, of course. He said, would you read 10 pages a day on your work days only during the middle of your work day? Since you hate to do it, I'm not going to ask you to do it on your personal time. And then he recommended books. And now I'm a devout reader, and I am smarter, and my vocabulary is better, and I am a better conversationalist, and you will be too. So we're recommending a book every month. You can listen or you can read, but even if you just heard or read part of it, you'll get something. And let's pretend you come, because you're going to come no matter what. There will be no judgment. And you didn't read any of it. Guess what? Somebody else of the 20 will have read it, and we'll share our ideas, and maybe you'll get all excited about it and read it, and maybe you'll just get one great idea for your life or your business from us reviewing the book. So every month we'll have a book review. And then we'll have key learning points and commitments that you will commit to every single month. And when I say commitments, I mean commitments. You will have an accountability partner. You will report to them every week. You will report to me every month. You'll turn in your business tracker. I might be getting ahead of myself because you truly are the first person I've presented this to, but it's going to be high accountability. So again, it's not for the faint at heart. It's for those that truly want to be better. Like I said, every session has a topic, but also in every session, we will, for instance, in this example, this month we're going to focus on my hot and my warm list, and we'll dig deep within that, whatever the case may be. Next time it might be our real estate reviews, but there will always be something that we're digging deeper into. Why is it you don't like it? Why don't you do it? And no judgment, just let me understand why, because maybe I can shed something on it that would make you go, oh, well, if I had known that, maybe I would do it, right? So here is a list of the sessions. There are 12 sessions. They will be split into 2 90-minute calls per month. So every other week, you'll get an email later this afternoon that's got all the weeks already planned out through August of 2021. This is the topics that we will be going over, and the books always have something to do with the topic at hand. What else can I say about this? What does it cost? The cost is $250 a month. That's for your 2 sessions. Or you can pay $27.50 up front, which is basically a month free. You're billed on the 5th of the month. I'm not doing the billing. I'm having the billing done through the Ninja Coaching Department has a billing department that they'd already set up. So I've asked them if they would please, I've hired them to do it for me. So you will, we're asking that you give us your credit card information, or them your credit card information, and so on. And you'll be billed every single month. I know what I didn't say. You will be billed whether you show up or not. You are committing, and you'll see on the registration, because you think you have to click the box like 3 different times, you're committing to 12 months. I will record the sessions, but I highly recommend that for the best results for yourself, that you be there with your camera on, participating with me, with your colleagues, with your accountability partner. This is truly the platform that changed my life. And I'm hoping that for those that are committed at this level, that this will be something that might fit the bill until life gets back to whatever normal is going to look like in the future. So with that, let's stop here, because I'm sure you have questions, and I probably missed something, but you are the only company I've done this for, so I kind of just threw that together. So if I missed something or left you wondering with confusion, let's talk now. Unmute yourself, and let's talk about what questions you might have and what it's going to look like.
Hey, Terri, it's Ben. I'm not sure you and Alondra and I talked about how to sign up.
So I'm going to send you, Ben, you and Josh this afternoon. I literally got an email from the billing department about 5 minutes before I started. It's going to be an email with all that stuff I sent you last week, plus a link that they can click on. You go through a series of questions, and then you enter your information. So it will all be online. Anybody else? Any questions? I'll open the chat if you had any there as well. Can I buy it from you? Georgia, what do you mean, can I buy it from you?
Terri, there was somebody who said that they had an extra book, and I think she was responding to that, saying, "Can I buy it from you?"
Hello. Yeah,
but
read the whole
I
thing.
also let everybody know in the chat that we picked up a few books, and they're not in our PMZ library yet, but we have a few books that people can borrow from the PMZ training library.
Okay, good. And if anybody has Audible and somebody else doesn't have Audible, you can gift a book for free. So you could kind of get together and talk about that one time free because it is on Audible. Let's see, was there any other questions? I don't see any. So anybody else, is there any comments, any questions, anything at all? Look at all of you. I just went to the gallery. I can see you all. Any questions or comments or anything that I can answer for you? I'm super excited about this. I've given you 4 options. I know what else I didn't say. I knew a ton of stuff would come to me. So I talked to Ben and Josh yesterday quickly to make sure this was fine with them. But the more I talked to my colleagues, the more we decided that these classes are so much better if they're people from everywhere. And so what I've done is I've set up, for starters, 4 classes. They're all on Thursdays or Fridays. You'll see the choices of the time that you have that week of the, I think they're on the 10th and 11th of September. And so you'll choose the time and day you want to be in class. So you might not be with other PMZ agents, which would be super cool, because you might be with somebody in Grand Rapids, Michigan, or in Florida, or whatever. As the classes begin to fill up, because they are only going to be 20, I am going to add another class. So I've saved enough time to add as many classes as I need to, but it's powerful. It's powerful. When you are committed to being committed and your habits begin to change, you're gonna thank me later, because it's powerful. Not because I'm your instructor, because you're getting more committed to that which you say you want in your life. Any other comments or questions? Okay, Ben. Well, I am going to get you the link and the email this afternoon. I will just say, I'm thinking it'll be in my box anytime now. And if you would please just distribute it to the company, and my coaching billing department is going to keep me posted as to how full the classes are getting. And if I need to, I will open up another class. And if I do, Ben and Josh, I'll send it to you. You'll distribute it to the company. So we'll see how that goes. And it's the first time we've done it this way, you guys. So what I know is I want it to work really well, which is why I kept it with small groups, so it could be more intimate. It used to be 50 to a class. And if we need to change something as we go, we will. But it's going to be great. It's going to be ninja. And you're going to see huge strides in life and in business. All right.
Thanks, Terri.
You're welcome. I'm here. You guys all know my address, my email address, terri@theninjapath.com. So if you have any questions, you want to text or call, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, I will see you when I see you.
Thank you,
And it's
Terri.
good to see all of you.
Get that email out quickly.